Hey, what's up everyone? For this video I want to talk about what happened to me earlier. I became very emotionally high-strung and I was very upset and emotional. You know how when you get this emotion come over you, you can't explain, you can't help, you can't fix it, you can't stop it, and I started crying. I had to go out to the truck and I said, I've got to go. And my parents were in the house and I just said, I've got to go. I had to leave and I had to go outside. The storm was over. The storms had passed. It rained after I got out there. Other than that, nothing happened, but weather-wise. But with me, I was so emotionally high-strung. And I was in a stare, and I noticed that the darker I became and the more upset and emotional, I just started bawling and crying. And after it was better that I let out that emotion and those tears, because it just like everything just like boom, just you ever get those moments where everything hits? Well, the power within me, that when I get frustrated or dark, like for example, if I force out my energy, it suddenly something weird happens or something like that. Well, I was getting darker and more upset, emotional, and frustrated, and then I just became numb, kind of numb, like just kind of mentally numb, just kind of like in a stare. And like, man, why do things have to be this way? Why do things have to be that way? And I became kind of, I'm better now, I'm okay right now, but I became in this way, I got this way where I was just kind of, and then I started staring ahead of me. I was very emotional. I was kind of in a stare, and I started staring ahead of me, and the floodlight was messing up. They turned it on to see if I was alright out there. I said, yeah, I'm out here. I just need to be in peace and be alone. So I sat out there in the truck, and then the porch light started flickering. I noticed as my emotion got more, the porch light started flickering. And the street light over me started trying to go out and flickering. And as I walked back in the house, they had the chandelier light started trying to go out. And my parents stated that I must be coming back I must be coming back into the house because the lights are all trying to go out. The TV messed up everything that the lights tried to go out. They flickered and shut on and off. The chandelier was messing up, was flickering on and off, and the lights in the house were messing up. An energy surge went through the porch light, started flickering on and off based on where I was looking. If I looked ahead of me, it would flicker and shut on and off, turn on and off, just flicker. Now those are regular lights, but now the smart lights won't work at all. The socket will, but the Genie smart lights, they won't work at all. They've disconnected, they can't connect the information to the servers, and they won't work at all. So that's messed up now after my energy surge. So here's the thing. I went back outside and said, I need to go back outside. Something's bothering me. I need to go back outside and check. And just go outside. And I had to let out this emotion, just like raise my head up and just silently scream to myself. I don't know if you do that or not, but I'll go like, it's like Paige's primal scream, I guess, on the WWE page, but I just let out this scream. It was like, I don't know, like, to myself, to let out the negative energy. And I was like, negative emotion, be gone. I'm not going to do that, but it was just like, that's what it was like. And I let that out, that negative emotion. And immediately, all around me, now I didn't have the phone. It was in the truck. I left the phone in the truck at that moment. And I just needed to be completely just away from everything moment. And when I let out that emotion, when I let that out, and that sound, what immediately happened was I heard boom, 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 all around. It sounded like Native American Indian drums everywhere. Just boom, 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 and then and just howling. Sasquatch howling, coyotes, wolves, everything started letting out, well, what I assume were coyotes and wolves, letting out these, and then their coyote cubs started hollering and yapping, and everywhere all over the hills when I let out that emotion. And I didn't even do it loud. I just went to myself. That loud. That's as loud as I got. It was like, and just put my arms to the side and just let out the negativity. And I said, I was just stating, and I was praying beforehand. I prayed and said, Lord, please, please just hear me, help me out, get rid of this negativity. And then I let out that scream later to myself, that low yell, kind of it was just a low yell to myself, just not even where anyone could even hear it. It was just like that. And as I did that, there were the drums going boom, 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 all around the hills and the sky. And then all of the howling and screaming happened. These creatures started yelling and screaming and just hollering, just and just like that, just letting out loud howls and screams. And then about that time, this vehicle drives by really slowly, and it rolled its window down listening and stopped. And then they drove on up the road. They went on. But I know everyone around here had to have heard it. I know they did because they turned all their lights on. They would never talk about it, I know, but I know they heard it. But that's what happened after I did that, after I tried to let out that emotion. You could hear the ground crackling under me and going boom, 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 boom. The ground it's like some kind of a powerful force around me, kind of like Carrie. And when I'm frustrated or upset, my emotion gets so dark that I can't hold it in any longer, and I have to release it. It's like it has to go somewhere. That has to be directed somewhere. And it's not I'm going to use this physical energy to accomplish tasks, or I'm going to use this energy to do, whatever. No, that's not the way that is. What this is it's deep inside, and it builds up, and I have to release this energy somewhere to something, and just somewhere. And then I just did that, and then that's what happened. The drum beats and then the howls, the screams, and then the booms, and then the rumblings and ground movement sounds, crackling. And I went back and I got my phone, and I decided to record the coyotes howling after I had done that. And I'll show you here in a moment what the coyotes were doing, the sounds that they were making. I didn't get the loudest howls, but they kept on going. The coyotes kept on making those sounds after I had done that. When I got back in the house, there were popping sounds and just various movements. But when I got back outside, when I opened the door, I seen this stick figure, almost like the Native American Indian hide behind or Wendigo type situation, where it went from the truck and just took off running through the yard. It took off running past that one pine tree that you see in the video where the street light's at on our property, and past the pear trees right in the middle of the yard, just running, just like a figure that was like that, just like but yet just like that. It was like flowing, but just darkness. But a dark stick figure ran across the yard and disappeared into the darkness when I opened the door again. And it's like my energy brought in all of this and brought all that to happen. So I'll show you a video here in a moment. Right after I let out that mental scream, or that low like that, and let out that energy, and the Native American Indian drums beat and everything, and I could hear booms, drum beats, rumbling, all kinds of howling, then from Sasquatches and other beings. Then the coyotes and wolves and everything got stirred up, and you can hear the coyotes here. The light was even flickering. You can see right there that it was flickering when I wasn't moving. But you can hear the coyotes and everything. When I let out that negative energy. So that's what happened. That was the dog, one of our dogs barking. So anyway, yeah. Peace, much love. I just wanted to share what happened earlier and what happened with my emotion and what happened when I released that energy. Anyway, my donation link's below if you'd like to help out. PayPal and Patreon both are below. My email for this channel. And I need to share this. I shared it with my mama just a moment ago, but I hadn't shared it online yet. Peace. Much love. Bye.